UI. It is a very important part of the game. A good game with bad UI becomes a bad game. But a good game with good UI becomes a great game. This is why it's so important and why my game needs an entire video dedicated to the matter. My game is called Herostat. It is a roguelike based on you fighting hot and cold enemies, and needing to have a balanced build so you can fight both enemies. It is inspired by games like Enter the Gungeon and Turnip Boy, and it already has basic gameplay with mechanics basically done, so I need to give it UI. There are 6 major components: the health potion counter, the health bar, the XP bar and player icon, main menu and dialogue scenes, upgrades and the tutorial. First, the health potion counters. They are a big part of the game because you need to heal. I wanted a counter, an icon and a frame for them. I eventually got this. It shows a counter, has the icon and fits neatly into the top right corner of the screen. Well, that's the thermostat. You control it with your mouse wheel to change the bullet's heat depending on what enemies you want to fight. This is the health bar and XP bar. I have a player icon in the top left corner, and you may be wondering, why is this here? Well, there's a raging health bar on, and the XP is measured in a circle around the player icon, which I was really proud of and think it came out great. In my last video, I said I hated writing dialogue. And that's true, I really do, but I did like making the dialogue system. It shows the name, what they're saying, and what character's icon becomes bigger to symbolize that to make it clearer. When you're given an item, this screen also pops up with the item and a bit of description about it, which I thought was pretty cool. It's pretty easy to implement. I had a pretty good idea for what I wanted with the upgrades. I didn't want a skill tree. I wanted the thing that you would get a small boost in overall damage, speed and health, but then you get to pick an additional special update that will help you in more specific ways, kind of like playstyles from FIFA. I drafted some concept art and spent the better part of an hour working on it, making it look nice, and I think it came out well. This is the finished one to give you guys an idea of what they look like. I might change the fonts and have to get better at making the screenshots look good, but I think this turned out pretty well. I thought I had a good idea of what I wanted the main menu to look like, and it was what I drew in the concept art, but it didn't turn out great. I might try changing the curve to a gradient and also scrap this design and have something like Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, which is a great game, where you have the buttons on the right and also Turnip Boy kind of just doing his own thing at the left. The tutorial. This was gameplay and UI. I needed a way that the game would know when the viewer has done something so it goes to the next task. This was pretty simple. With every time you press a button or kill an enemy, it adds to a variable, and when the variable is big enough, it will go to the next task. And when the variable is big enough, it will go to the next task, and the dialogue that plays during it is tied to the same system. Now, this may sound good, but it is impossible to change things in it because I would have to change everything else just to change one thing, and that's it. The UI is done, but I will probably tweak and change it over time. Most of this doesn't function right now, because I don't know how I want to go about adding and changing things right now. The next thing I want to do in this game is add more enemies, because right now there are only 3, and I want to have at least 5 or 6 right now, and then make more later, because this game already has a story set out for it. The game will have 4 major worlds: a neutral one, a fire one, an ice one, and a final one. The only thing I really have is concept art of them right now. Well, that's it. The captivating and tantalizing story of how a brave soul added UI to his game, and also the first devlog of Herostat. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.